Next few days, we're expected to learn more about some of the high-profile people connected to charged sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein. This after the first drop of documents yesterday revealed some of his associates. CBS 2's Jermont Terry has a look at some of the names on that list.
Some 40 documents, once sealed, now public. The 900 pages of federal court papers shed light into convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein's dealings, and specifically the sex trafficking world he ran. Some names were already revealed when Epstein's partner, Ghislaine Maxwell, was convicted of sex trafficking in 2021. Keep in mind, appearing in these court documents does not necessarily imply wrongdoing. The unsealed documents also won't name everyone, specifically accusers who were under 18 when they allege wrongdoing. In the first round, we learned, as previously reported, Britain's Prince Andrew was listed. The prince settled a lawsuit in 2022 with Virginia Giuffre, who accused him and Epstein of abusing her as a teen, an accusation Andrew denied. Bill Clinton also among the people whose name appear in the documents. He had allegedly been described by Epstein as a, quote, good friend. Clinton has not been accused of abuse, and the spokesperson referred CBS News to a 2019 statement denying Clinton had any knowledge of what he called Epstein's terrible crimes. The release of the names stems from a now settled defamation lawsuit brought in 2005 by Virginia Giuffre. She accused Maxwell of enabling her abuse by Epstein. Maxwell was found guilty on conspiracy of trafficking charges related to Epstein. He was her longtime friend and sometime romantic partner. Giuffre alleged in her deposition Maxwell directed her to have sexual contact with people, including former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson and American investor Glenn Dubin. It is not clear from the document whether Giuffre subsequently had sexual contact with any of the people named.
That was Jermont Terry reporting. Former President Donald Trump is also mentioned in one of the depositions. Epstein says his plane needed to land in Atlantic City. He suggested they call Trump and go to his casino. Many of those who had business or social ties with Epstein have denied any misconduct or involvement in any of his activities.